Welcome to the Navy Medicine Readiness and Training Command Yokosuka Mental Health Minute, brought to you by the Directorate of Mental Health. These short lessons are designed to help everyone cope with the stress of the COVID-19 pandemic. I am Commander Gretchen Pattison, a child assistant psychiatrist with a specialty in working with children and families. Today, I will be reviewing a few ways for parents and caregivers to keep your balance and energy levels during this unprecedented time. First, take the time every day to listen to yourself. If you are getting out of bed dreading the day and how you interact with even your loved ones, then this Mental Health Minute is for you. COVID-19 and PCS season presents special challenges to finding caregiving resources, both for yourself as well as your family. At the end of this presentation, I will list resources available on base which can assist with caregiving. Some caregivers naturally receive their energy from interacting with other adults. If this is you, the challenge of caregiving during COVID-19 is having enough interactions with others of the same maturity to maintain your balance. Here are some tips for increasing interactions to support your balance and energy levels. 1. Build your village. Make a list of contacts that you can call by time zone. Caregiving is a 24/7 duty, and sometimes having friends and family in CONUS can provide rapid support and advice at the times when local resources are unavailable, but maintain good sleep practices as much as possible. As an example, consider setting up weekly or bi-weekly phone or video chats with multiple family members to keep connected with your loved ones during your daytime hours and reduce the need to call off hours. 2. Get involved. There is a wealth of activities that you and your children can do to help the community at this time that do not break the restriction of movement. For example, putting up uplifting signs in your windows decorated by your children, writing letters to teachers, nursing homes, and others affected by this pandemic, participation in the PTO, organizing online meetings, etc. There are many organizations looking out for assistance and volunteers. These provide good opportunities for interactions even while following the social distancing guidelines. 3. Exercise. There are lots of options for home fitness, including online workshops and exercise apps. I have seen some really creative ways of managing this, including online dance-offs with another online family. Just be mindful of safety and the level of noise for neighbors. Thank you. 4. Adult time. While parenting is a 24/7 activity, it typically does not require your focus 24/7. Make time in your day for yourself to have adult conversations, adult activities, and other things that keep you centered. Keep in mind that your child's age, and let your child know when you need time for yourself and they need time to play by themselves for a while. Set a toddler clock, such as this one. This is a homemade example of a toddler clock that shows a start time that the child can follow the minute hand and be able to see when it reaches a 5-minute warning and a stop time. Younger children typically need those visual cues along with the listening cues to be able to know when a time for an activity is up. Younger children may also need something to constantly keep their attention engaged, such as interactive education applications designed for this purpose. 5. Child time. Equally important as adult time, make time in the day to set aside all of your other activities and conversations with others and focus on being present with your children. Notice the funny things they do, the quirky ways that they think, and try to laugh with their mistakes rather than seeing them as interrupting activities and adult conversations. Now, for other parents and caregivers, you may actually need time to separate from other people altogether and recover your energy levels. Here are some tips for you. 1. Schedules are key. Create a daily schedule which includes time to spend being present with your children when you typically have your most energy. For example, if you are naturally a morning person, spend more time with your children in the morning. When you start noticing your energy levels are getting low or you're starting to lose your patience, it is okay to take time and have your children do a safe activity that keeps them engaged in their rooms. Chances are they are actually feeling like they need some time to themselves also. 2. Limit demands on your energy levels. If others are asking too much of you, remind them that you are the sole person who can care for your dependents and that you need to have time for yourself and them first. Others can wait. Give them your timeline and then stick to it to prevent future issues from building up. 3. If your child has more energy than you do, modify the suggestions I gave earlier for your child. Energetic children will be entertained by having phone calls with others, getting involved in safe organizations online, exercising, and activities that they can do which are oriented towards focusing on you, such as household chores. For example, children ages 2 to 4 love to help with cleaning up. Reward them for putting items on the floor in a box before dinner, and you have a reason for a dessert that carries well into high school years. 4. Focus on the positive and the things you can do rather than the limitations. Use icebreaker questions to get to know your own children and family members better than you already do. Go for long walks in permitted areas, sing songs together, work on a puzzle, and play board games and card games. When things do not go well, your focus on the positive will keep your family feeling safe and reduce the energy you spend overall on things outside of your control. 5. Practice deep breathing and meditation for anyone 3 years old and up. This is a great time to start building a new habit that will benefit your family during any time. These practices trigger a relaxation response in our body. More information on guided meditation and deep breathing is listed in the references. For all parents and caregivers, practice relaxing the standards. COVID-19 requires adaptation to a new situation, and for adaptation to take place, we need energy and time to make the changes necessary for long-term coping. We can do this. We can and will get through this pandemic safely if we follow the guidelines, keep positive, and stick together. Thank you for listening, and please check out the resources listed with this video. And as always, if you feel like you need additional help, you can always contact Chaplain Services, Fleet and Family Service Center, the Mental Health Department, or online resources like Military OneSource. Thank you.